I also like to kind of have muses. And this is Theda Bara. She was possibly the first Hollywood sex symbol. She was part of the sort of silent movies. She was really the first original vamp, the first goth. But what was interesting was that Theda Bara was naturally light, and she coloured her hair to almost black, and it set off for craze. What I think is really interesting from that is that, you know, we don't have celebrity just from social media. You know, it's gone way back. In fact, it's gone back even further than that. So this is Georgiana, Duchess of Devonshire. She was known as the great beauty of the UK in the late 18th century. And the reason I reference her is there was a particular colour in my collection that I wanted to kind of achieve from being inspired by her hair colour, because her hair colour was known as being the Devonshire brown, but it was like the softest, you know, like really aspirational, beautiful, kind of softest golden blonde brown. So for me, when I'm putting a collection together or a technique together or a palette of colours together, I always start with the initial idea, or the muse, and then I write everything down. I have head sheets where I draw techniques. From there, I go to a polystyrene head and I draw it 3D to see, you know, how does that work? From there, I kind of think back and think, is there a way that I can kind of make this technique simpler or quicker or easier? And then from there, I do a mannequin head. And then from there, I show everyone at Schwarzkopf Professional. When I'm coming up with a technique, I normally start with the idea of the catwalk, because from the catwalk sectioning and the palette, it's very easy for me to soften both down. Whether it's the palette, maybe instead of going for 3 colours, I go for 2 colours. The technique, if I've taken 3 sections, I may take 2 sections. It's much easier to sort of soften everything down than it is to go back up. I would say I love working on the catwalk, but for me it's really more important that the salon version is something that every single client that comes through the door would love to have, whether it's with my browns or whether it's with another colour palette. But I want hairdressers to want to do these techniques, and I want clients to want to have them too. So probably salon.